This is the second part of our class. We are on continuing our second part. We're going to talk about modal verbs, and now we're going to focus on should, okay? I just want to remind you that if you have any questions, write down your questions so you can ask me later, okay? If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Do not hesitate to contact me and ask the questions, okay? So now let's go to your student book. Let's open on page 46. Today we're going to be looking at pages 46 and 47. Look at page 46 now, and I want you to watch the video.
Should and shouldn't. Unit 4, Lesson B. You should go to the hospital. Watch and listen. Use should and shouldn't before a base verb to give advice or an opinion.
What should I do?
You should wash the cut. You shouldn't use your sore hand. What should he do?
He should do neck exercises. He shouldn't type all day.
What should she do?
She should take some medicine. She shouldn't listen to loud music. What should they do?
They should take some medicine. They shouldn't go to work. Check your understanding. Look at the picture. Ask the question.
What should I do?
Listen. Then give advice about what to do and what not to do.
What should I do?
You should wash the cut carefully. You shouldn't use your sore hand. What should he do? What should he do?
He should do neck exercises. He shouldn't type all day.
What should she do?
She should take some medicine. She shouldn't listen to loud music. What should they do?
They should take some medicine. They shouldn't go to work. Let's review.
What should I do?
You should go to the hospital. You shouldn't work. What should we do?
We should go to the hospital. We shouldn't work.
What should he do?
He should go to the hospital. He shouldn't work. What should she do?
She should go to the hospital. She shouldn't work.
What should they do?
They should go to the hospital. They shouldn't work.
Okay, so now let's go and see some explanation here. So I want you to remember, okay? Remember this. You go to school. This is simple present. And every time you use simple present, people will have an idea of a habitual event or something that repeats. Occasionally, sometimes, every day, all the time. That's the idea. Okay. You go to school, meaning every day, occasionally, sometimes. It's an event or action that repeats. Okay. But when you use a modal verb, the modal verb changes the mode of the sentence. It changes the sentence, the meaning of the sentence. Look here. Use should for an advice or opinion. So every time you want to tell someone or you want to ask someone for an advice or opinion, you have to use should. For example, look, you should go to school. So when you add should, you see here in red, when you add should, then you change the meaning of the sentence. Now people, when they listen, when they hear you saying this, they understand, oh, she's giving me her opinion. He is giving me an advice. Okay? So every time you want to use should, this is the sentence structure. Okay? This is the sentence structure. Is a modal verb should plus the base verb go. So it's should plus go. Look here. Okay? Why is this important? This is important because, look, you have to use should as a helper verb. This is very important for you to understand. Should functions as a helper verb. What does it mean? It means that when you are doing the interrogative form and when you are doing the negative form, you don't use any other helper verb. You just use should. Okay? Look, remember, let's go back a little bit because I want you this to be very clear. When you go to, when you have simple present, look, you just have one verb here, right? This is simple present. So look, when you have to use, when you have to change this to negative form or to interrogative form, what happens here? What happens is that you have to use the helper verb. You need a helper verb. What verb does it come? What verb comes to help you? Do or does when it's simple present, right? So that's the difference. Because when you go to should, you don't have to use that. You don't have to use do or does. This is very important because you already have a helper verb, okay? So don't forget that. If you have any other questions, please do let me know, okay? But this is important. Should as a helper verb, okay? This is very important. Let's go and practice a little bit. I want you to continue on page 46. Now we are going to do exercise 2A. Okay. I want you to complete the conversations. Use should or shouldn't. Okay. I'm going to give you some time and then we are going to do correction. Okay. So I'm going to give you some time. Just work on it. Okay. Bom, espero que você tenha tido tempo. I hope you had time. I'm sorry. I hope you had some time to. I hope you had enough time to finish your exercises. So let's go and do the correction together. So exercise 2A, complete the conversations. Use should or shouldn't. So number 1, Ken's eyes hurt. What should he do? He should rest. He shouldn't read right now. Okay, that's what you had to do. So that's the example you had to follow. So number 2, they have stomach aches. What should they do? They shouldn't eat. They should take some medicine. They have stomach aches. What should they do? They shouldn't eat. They should take some medicine. Okay? Easy or difficult? So if you have any questions, please write your question down and then ask me later, okay? Number 3, my tooth hurts. What should I do? You should see a dentist. My tooth hurts. What should I do? You should see a dentist. Number 4, Mia has a headache. What should she do? She should take some aspirin. Mia has a headache. What should she do? She should take some aspirin. Okay? Number 5, I hurt my leg. What should I do? You should get an x-ray. You shouldn't walk. I hurt my leg. What should I do? You should get an x-ray. You shouldn't walk. Number 6, I have a bottle of medicine. What should I do? You should read the label. You shouldn't keep it in a hot place. I have a bottle of medicine. What should I do? You should read the label. You shouldn't keep it in a hot place. And number 7, we are very tired. What should we do? We should rest. We shouldn't work so hard. Number 7, we are very tired. What should we do? We should rest. We shouldn't work so hard. Easy or difficult? So please don't forget to send me your questions so that I can help you, okay, as we go through these online classes, okay? We are in this together. So now let's see what's next for us. Let's go here to exercise 2C. Okay, let's go to exercise. I think I made I want you, it's actually exercise, forget about this. It's not exercise 2C, it's exercise 3, okay? So forget about this. This is wrong, I'm sorry, apologize. And it's actually exercise 3, okay? So go to exercise 3, page 47, at bottom of your page. So forget about this, forget about this. This is not right. This is the right one. 3, page 47. And now you have 3 pictures here. Number 1, Teresa's wrist is very sore. Number 2, Ed is very hot. he doesn't feel well. And number 3, Susanna fell off her chair. Okay, so you have 3 people with 3 problems. I want you to write down anywhere your advice for them. Okay, what should Teresa do? What should Ed do? And what should Susanna do? Okay, okay, or Susanna's mother do. Okay, so look at these pictures 1, 2, and 3 and write down your advice for them. Okay, and then I just want you to practice this. I'm gonna give you some time just to practice this, and then we are gonna come back. Okay. Okay, I hope you had enough time to finish your exercise. So let's go here and let me give you some examples what you could have done to get this exercise right. For example, number 1, Teresa's wrist is very sore. What should she do? You could have said, Teresa should go to the doctor, or Teresa should stop typing, or something like that. The same for number 2, Ed is very hot. He doesn't feel well. What should he do? You could say he should drink some water. He should take a rest. Okay. And also number 3, Susanna fell off her chair. What should her mother do? You can say uh, her mother should take her to the doctor. Her mother should put some ice or something like that. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the second part. Let's take another short break, and then we will come back with the part 3, last part of our class. Okay. I'll talk to you guys soon. Just take a break now, and we come back soon for the next part of our class.